Hey there! Well, happy Thursday it is today. Spencer Sen, your estate planning coach, working from home today, wearing my summer colors tie dye. Boy, I wish I was young again. Anyhow, I wanted to, make a quick little video here about wills. Every day, every week. It's such a the most common problem, candidly, is most people think they understand what a will and probate is, but they really don't. Okay, most over 80% of people just don't think a will protects them. All right, so here's the deal, guys. Real quickly, real simply. Okay, you can Google probate in your state and what is the threshold or the dollar amount for probate. How many assets do you have to own in order to qualify for probate? All right, there's informal and there's formal probate. Informal is if you don't have any assets below the threshold limit in your state. Formal probate is for basically people that have over that threshold, in realistically a home, something with a title or a deed, that's probatable. Okay, so the probate process helps us transfer the title or the deed over to the inheritor, the inherited, the person that's inheriting. Okay, pretty simple. Um, but here's the deal. A will is considered a wish list. It's not even legal or enforceable until after it goes through probate and the judge deems it to be a valid and legal will. Okay? Now, there are variables. If it's not updated, if anyone contests in the family, any bloodline family members, anybody in the public can contest. The average length of time a probate case lasts in the United States, is 12 to 15 months. Okay, all assets are frozen. So the problem is the majority of people are not being taught proper estate planning and the tools. So, for example, a will is in death, a trust is in death. Okay? There's a whole lot of other things before death that we want in place if it's important that we control our decisions, our freedoms, stay out of the system. There's also a thing called living probate. If you become incapacitated and you don't have the tools in place and written properly for powers of attorney, and then you can do advanced directives and all kinds of things, guys. But most of us, we just assume, another very common thing is I'm all set, whether it's a trust or a will. And 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. There's holes and gaps, there's things missing. Perception of what you have in place is very minimally correct. There's holes, there's gaps, there's incorrect information, there's missing information, all kinds of things that'll end up costing your family time, money, frustration, creating family discord, all kinds of things, all kinds of variables, risks, and problems. So, if you don't own a home and you don't really have any assets, like in Wisconsin, it's $50,000 or more in probatable assets. Any assets can end up being probatable. So it's kind of a gray area how they state it. But again, all of it can be avoided. You just have to understand. Start with learning and understanding. Okay, most estate planning information is public. But somebody like me will guide you, help you, teach you, give you examples, talk through things, go deeper in your own dynamics. That's what you need when you are looking for somebody to work through this with you. Somebody that knows it, cares, will take the time to help you go deeper, understand it, get that clarity, so then you can make the educated decision about whether you just want a will or if you want to trust. Again, both of those are in death. Then there's other things that need to be in place. Power of attorney finance, power of attorney healthcare, and those are state specific. Have to have very specific words. Pour over will, advance directive, transfer on death documents, pay on death documents, bill of sale documents. There's all kinds of different things that are tools that each serve a different purpose to fill in holes and gaps. So the biggest misunderstood or assumed A purpose for a will is that it protects people, and it does the opposite. It puts them in front of the courts, the attorneys, in the system, the probate process. If you'd like more information, if you want to talk to me, if you want to have a consultation or a coaching session, as I call it, connect with me, message me. My email is life.estateplancoach@gmail.com. You can message me through my group, or join my group, Estate Settlement Planning. It's a Facebook group, so it's literally just called Estate Settlement Planning. Has a quote by Benjamin Franklin on the front. If you're not prepared, you're preparing to fail. So, guys, take the time. And again, I'm here as a resource. Reach out to me. Let's talk through it. Doesn't matter what state you live in, and understand this stuff. Get clarity. Then you can decide. And by all means, I totally do not recommend people doing any of this themselves. The government allows you to do it yourself. They say it's legal, but guess what? They know you're going to do it all wrong, and you're going to end up in the system. Keep your affairs, your estate, your assets out of the system, away from them. Keep it privatized. If you don't have assets, then what you need is a will, power of attorney, finance, healthcare, and an advance directive. That will keep you out of the system while you're alive. Okay? So the government or the courts or the attorneys don't get involved in your affairs and help decide how your decisions and about you get made and who makes them. So, again, look into wills. Google it. What is a will? What does it do? Look at probate in your state. It'll tell you the threshold and the requirement to meet probate. Okay, with or without a will, people will go to probate. All right. If you own property, a trust will protect and prevent probate. And then there's other things you can accomplish as well, but that's going deeper into specific scenarios to each family need. So give me a call, 262-573-6138. Again, I help people in all states. It doesn't matter where you live. And my email is life.estateplancoach@gmail.com. My group, Estate Settlement Planning, on Facebook, and then also www.estateplanswi.com. And look forward to connecting. Have a great day, and God bless.